Listen, I want to come here and talk to you all today because I got something to say. I'm 75 years old and I'm white. And I want to talk about this upcoming election we got going on. Because there's a bunch of racist people out there that say that Obama is black and he shouldn't be president. And I just don't get that. It's nonsense. So I want to talk to y'all today. Because I'm 75 years old, I still can stroke it, and I don't need Viagra. I got my own hair, it's nice and long, Rogaine's not an option. And I love bingo. Let me tell you, y'all need to go play bingo sometime. There's a lot of hot trim walking around there, and they're just looking for action. Half of them husbands done died. Husbands in their 60s done died. Which brings me to my next topic. You want to elect a president just because he's white that's 72 years old. How do you expect that old asshole to run this country? I know you've been driving down the highway in your hot tamale speed cars, and they've been in their Oldsmobile driving down the road slow, and you're honking and you're tunking, and you got the bird out the window, and you zip by just to see that it's an old person, and you get pissed off. Well, how do you think he's supposed to run the country? He's 72 years old. He'll all croak after he's elected before he takes the oath. But you still want to elect him because you don't want a black man in there. I don't get it. He can't even raise his arms over his head like I can, and I'm 75. What do you expect him to be able to do? What if somebody comes in and says, freeze? He ain't going to put his hands up. He might die. What do you expect, man? You know? And then I know you've been in Walmart walking behind an old person, you're pissed off because they're lunched over their cart, barely making it. They're barely making it, and you're mad because you can't get to your cookies and your Oreos, man! So how do you expect this 72-year-old to run the country? You know? Which brings me to another point. You know, I'm in an old people's home right now. I'm living in one, and I'm getting tons of action. But he is acting older than I do, and he's 3 years younger. I know you got parents or grandparents in old people's homes, and you get embarrassed when you see that they're trying to holler at the hot nurses, aren't you? Well, what do you think he asked Sarah Palin to be in there for? Because she has a nice rack, man! He's going to be sitting there eating Wheaties in the morning, and she's going to come strolling by in her nightgown, and he's going to ask her to look at his willy. And then what do you think Iraq and Iran and Japan and China are going to think about us, man? I'm tired of it. Stop being racist. You got people in Ohio calling Barack a nigger. It's stupid. He's not. He's smart. Vote for him, just like my shirt says.